Hi guys, today I've made a video of the process of drawing or illustrating two characters from my own stories. The last time I've uploaded a video that of my drawings was some while ago, so I decided it is time to get back to it, and this time I chose a subject that was more inspiring. The reason I thought this will be a good idea was because as they are characters I created for one of my short stories, I've spent a lot of time with these characters and I care about them. I've also really wanted to improve my illustration skills, I'd say. I know this is still a very simple piece, but I wanted to feel like I was creating a piece that had more to it than just being a random drawing of a girl. Although maybe to the viewer it might still seem so, but to myself it's a bit different. The first character, the one I'm drawing right now, is Nur. She is a monk or priestess type of character. There is a little bit of inconsistencies in her stories at the moment, but I'll be working on that. She was raised in a very oppressive monastery type of situation, and it was a violent childhood. So she always wanted to get away, but no one ever gets away from this place. So for her, escaping means death. The other character whom we'll start getting to a bit later is Tena. Tena is a village woman. She has been always unhappy with her life, the way things have turned out, because she's a girl. Her sister was also taken to become a monk like Nur, and so when the opportunity shows up for her to help Nur escape, she does not hesitate. But then she puts herself and her family at risk by doing so. So these two end up on the road together, and both of them have a certain ideal of freedom or their own ideal end result from escaping that is not exactly overlapping. They are a little bit different in some aspects, but then they need each other to survive throughout their escape. The process of creating these illustrations was pretty easy. They're like clear background and simple lines and simple colors, nothing too complicated, so I could do it without feeling stressed. And I ended up using better paper than my usual that I use for my usual drawings, and I'm not sure if that was the reason. I really liked how at the end the colors looked on the paper. I use lighter paper. This one was 300. I think I used 200 something, and the paper tends to warp usually. I think that was a big contributor to having flat washes, to have thicker paper. Other than that, I really enjoyed getting my hands dirty with a dip pen again, and I tried a different shading technique. However, now that I look at it after the fact, I think I should have probably, even if simple, tried to add some type of background to the image, because it's a little bit too flat and white. I think maybe if I had challenged myself, maybe it would have been better. But I have a lot of trouble with backgrounds. I'm not good at compositions, and I always struggle with adding like a room. Rooms are the easiest, but still, even rooms or like forests always get me. Mountains feel like photoshopping an element to an environment that's like does not even matches its style. So this is like an area of work that I have to improve at. And another thing is that you'll have to harmonize the colors you use for the character with the environment, because at the very least the characters clothes or skin will be reflecting some of the light from their surrounding, and that requires too much thinking for someone at my level, because as I'm a hobbyist and I am still struggling with learning. But in the end, I still really like the results, especially Tena. I think I really like how she ended up looking, but I feel like maybe the main difference was because she has highly saturated clothes, which make it more pleasant to the eye. But that is a slight difference that comes from the characters, because the monks usually or religious sectors do tend to have simple less colorful outfits. I guess there are some factions, some Buddhist monks who wear saffron robes, but well, that's, I feel like, an exception. In this place, at least where she's coming from, they wouldn't have colorful clothes, because it's a place where they try very hard to take in the sense of individualism away from the girls. They try to sink in their minds that you will assimilate or you will perish. So I think that's it. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have anything at all you want to tell me, let me know in the comments. I'll be able to learn something from you guys. Thanks a lot for watching, and I hope I see you next time.